Hey guys, Professor Steve here from South Jersey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm just hanging out in the home of SJBJJ for the next month while we're dealing with this quarantine. Just want to relay a little story to you guys who might be home struggling right now with not being able to get to your academy or to the gym to work out. In the summer of 2005, I walked into the SJBJJ Academy, the Ricardo Almeida Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu School in Edgewater Park. And my instructor, Ricardo, handed me this piece of paper and he said, "Hey, Bongiorno, read this." So I opened up the paper and it said, "You are cordially invited to Steve Bongiorno's black belt ceremony." I immediately looked at Ricardo and said, "No, Ricardo, not now. I'm not ready." And he said, "Bongiorno, you're getting your black belt, ready or not?" And I was like, "Come on, Ricardo, give me 2 more years." And he's like, "Bongiorno, you're getting your black belt. You can wear it with pride or you can wear it with shame." And I looked at Ricardo and I said, "Hey, Ricardo, what did I ever do to deserve a black belt?" And I'll never forget the look. He looked me right in my face and said, "You survived. You never should have survived." Fast forward July 11th, 2005 is my promotion day. Showed up to the academy and who's all there? Renzo Gracie, Half Gracie, and Hyan Gracie. Immediately got sick to my stomach and nervous. Ricardo introduced me to Half. I shook his hand and Ricardo's like, "No, man, you got to train." So I slapped Mr. Half Gracie 5, gave him a little fist bump. We started to train. It was an amazing experience for me. He ended up tapping me from the back, but it was just a really great time. So at the end of the ceremony, I get my black belt. Master Renzo tied it around my waist and I had to give a speech. And that's kind of the whole point of the story, guys, was to build you up to what I said at that speech. And I remember just looking at all my teammates who were there that day, really wondering whether I was a real jiu-jitsu black belt or not. And this is what I said to the student body that day. I said, "I may not be the best. I may never be a world champion. And I don't care if every white belt in this room is tapping me out. In 50 years from now, I'll still be training jiu-jitsu. The question is, will you?" So that's kind of my point to you guys. We have this long layoff. We're not in our normal routines. You're missing your instructor. You're missing your home academy. That's okay. I just want you to settle it in your heart and in your mind that in 20, 30, 40, or 50 more years from now, you'll still be training jiu-jitsu. Again, your instructors haven't given up on you, so don't give up on your instructors. Keep training at home, do what you can, and when you get back on that mat, one day you'll be a black belt. If you're not a black belt already. If you are a black belt, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. 50 years from now, will you still be training? That's my question to you. All right, guys, have a great day. Deep out.